Hello everyone, my name is Freeek, as you know, I'm actually going to start doing some Let's Plays. I've been wanting to do this for many years, but I guess I really haven't had the time or really the tech and setup to be able to do such a thing. So anyway, the first game I'm ever going to start in this type of thing is The Witness. It is a game I have entirely completed, absolutely loved, and legitimately was my favourite game of last year, 2016. Been wanting to do a playthrough since I finished it last March or April, I believe. And I thought, why no better way than to record it through it. So because I have played it before, obviously I may read through it a little bit quicker than somebody who hasn't played before, but hopefully that it may keep your attention in the fact that it may flow through a little quicker, though I really shouldn't be saying this beforehand, because remember, this game was rather difficult. So we will start a new game. Literally button, start a new game. And let's see how it goes. So this will be riddled with spoilers. You won't really find the surprising moments like you may find new guys, but hey, hopefully you enjoy. Those who haven't played this now, spoilers. Essentially, it's this big puzzle island made by Jonathan Blow, the creator of Braid. It took him about 8 years to make this, and essentially the basic principle of the game is that everything is essentially the island is full of 500, I think, of these little puzzles, which when you get to them, you click on with your mouse, where you start from this large circular area, and you need to get to like the exit, and the exit in these puzzles are the half circle curved ends. You can see in the other spots, the other ends, like down here, it's just flat. It's not going to be the end. Once you get them, they'll do something in the world. Ton of fun, and I highly recommend it. If you ever think you're gonna, or been thinking about playing this game, do stop watching and go and go grab it. It's absolutely incredible. Love this. Awesome. I remember, actually, this is what I was hoping for, that I was gonna get lost. Bing. Okay, so this puzzle first shows you the mechanic of having 2 start points. This one here, which is going to be impossible to get to, there's no way past, and that's what my eye was following just then. But until I realized that there is the second start. Man. And this is the opposite of what we were looking at. This shows you that there are 2 exits that are possible. And that one which goes up there, amongst this little gate around the corner, but that's not what we're looking for. I need to get to the main gate. Here we go. I may as well say it now. Essentially, in this game, there are multiple endings, and there is even an ending at the very beginning here. I'm not going to do it, but even before that, I guess this whole beginning part, sorry, talking about one of the endings, there is one enormous, amazing part of this entire game. As I'm saying, every single puzzle is these things of going from a large circle all the way across a line to a curved area at the end. This game has something called environmental puzzles, which I didn't find out until I got to the desert area, and it blew my mind. It's honestly the best part of the game, and legitimately, if you ever plan on playing this game and you want to be pleasantly surprised, please stop watching now. But essentially, the very first environmental puzzle actually might even be here from memory. Oh no, let's try to get a complete that. Doing that is actually to do with this. So anytime you're in the world, you can click and you're gonna start this circle, and if you can't see it, the sun is the beginning. Go along the line, and there's the exit right there. Now I'm gonna be doing this during the game, but The only reason I'm not doing it now is that's legitimately one of the alternative endings, and I'm not planning on doing that. So let's just put this down. Bam. Another the witness. You can almost start seeing these again. They come naturally. Look at that. Environmental puzzle. So cool. So let's head to the first beginning area. Shows a little mini puzzle. So the concept behind this is you are splitting the puzzle so that on one side of the line is the black squares and on the other is the white. See that there? So the black are in one side, white are in the other. By the way, if you get it wrong, it at least nicely tells you what you got wrong. So in this case, this line which I'm drawing here, you can see the two blacks are on this side and the white on the other there. It takes the majority, so this is the majority on this side, so it'll make the white flash and vice versa over here. There we go. Cool. It doesn't unlock anything. It's purely just means to teach you. Same as over here. It's getting me back into it as well. So these ones, as you see, these tiny little black hexagon shapes. In this puzzle type, you've essentially got to make sure your line passes through all of them before getting to the end. You can see two beginnings. Getting back into it, guys. Such a pretty game as well. So the symmetry puzzles, so it doesn't matter which you start on, it will draw symmetrically. You're going to move to the end. Good. Memory. I've got a power. We're going to Symmetry Island. Collection. Ah. Oh, I have not played this in a long time. I'm gonna enjoy so much that even though I remember the mechanics of this game, that I'm just gonna. I don't remember the order of anything in certain puzzles that racked my mind last time. I'm just gonna hopefully do it again. So the thing about the symmetry puzzles that I guess make it difficult is, for example, trying here to go up. You know it can't happen, and it can't happen on the other side. But it happens the other way as well. If I'm over here and decide to go up, well, it can't go up because this one can't reach there. So as long as we go through. You can see this one is either, there's 4 starting points, but you can either start from this or start from the middle. I can't personally. Hoping I'm bargaining on when I played this game again that I wouldn't know. So, it looks like. Boat that appears later on. I'll talk a bit to introduce mechanics in that, but ultimately what I'm wanting to do with these Let's Plays is just let you sit there and enjoy it. Entirely honest. Annoying laughter and shit every seconds. Now we can enter Symmetry. Nice. Now there are these little PDAs, or like little recordings, like little tapes you can pick up. I'm honestly not worried about them. I'm not here for the into the awesome story. Oh, that's right, it's up there. I'm not trying to just really talk about the meaning of the island and all that. Just get to enjoy the game, you know. All right, first puzzle. Bam. But it doesn't work. So this is just another example of the ingenuity of this title. Essentially, if you can see the rocks in the background there going on here, see they line up with the puzzle? Isn't that amazing? Go around them. And not go around them entirely. Actually having just to go around the edges of. Look at that. Beautiful map. Same as here, but you can start to see the concept, how it's blocked. This one, which I actually did pick up. I mean, when I got it the first time, I thought, oh yeah, it's just using those ones over there, which is absolutely fine. But the thing that I didn't see until much later in my playthrough is the fact that this pole is twisted, which is, so it actually does properly line up. I just thought it was a matter of have it like that. So we should be able to. This one's all about distances. So, a little than that's one, also a little one. No, it's not. That. Small, medium. Small rock, medium rock, big rock, medium rock. I'm missing 5. Could be both the same size. I see. Because I thought it was that you had to try and imagine the actual rock sizes if they were next to each other, but it's not that. It's a matter of when you're in the puzzle, the other half of the rock is disappearing, so you go to its most outer edge from the inside line. So that one's straight. This one, middle line, it extends it right out to here. Go to the edge. One of these 3. Yeah, you got it. You probably got it just watching it. I loved this one. Got it immediately. Coming around the corner, see the palm trees. But it introduces the concept that you can do puzzles from the other side, which is, again, just another thing about this game. There we go. Outside. Little, medium, big. Now you don't need to do it this way, because again, this one actually flicks it. I just remember figuring out that you can do it this way. Stuff. From memory, those puzzles down there I didn't actually need to do. They were kind of just like a bonus part of this. The primary puzzles of this area are these puzzles. So you can see it mixes two things, the symmetry as well as the little black dots. Oh, you sneaky. There we go. Oh. Go. Look like there's a run in this game. Okay, now the concept of the different colors. And this, so you always start with the blue one. So if I start here, it's going to be blue. Start here, it's going to be blue. It's not a matter of clicking them all. As you probably worked out, you got to actually make sure the color passes through the right ones. Obviously the black ones mean either color can go through. Start to figure out some of your own mechanics through this game. So you can see like this bit here, which is in the middle as opposed to a corner. It means if anything is past it like that, it's got to be impossible to gain. So you always need to go through any of those other things that appear. That's what I wanted. Oh, I didn't. Right there. Love it, boy. There we go. Gotcha. Oh, the double colors. Those environmentals I was talking about. Trying to see when they. Actually, I think I got to cross the lake tables. Oh, I love this part. this one, if you can slightly see the yellow, you can see the little actual hexagons are still through them, because this, I love it, yellow starts going invisible as the puzzles go on. Ingenious. Entirely invisible. And there. Catch. Yep. Way across. Up one. Down. There. Down. Yes. Hopefully you understood that one. And before we continue, I'm just going to quickly go get those environmentals. Getting so it's all about lining shit up by standing in the right positions. Remember, you can get them right here, at least one of them right there. Look at that. Travels through the water. So the little sparks that fly off from an environmental puzzle usually go up and they go to these little black pillars, which you can see a reflection of it just there. Just love the attention to detail, even though it literally means almost nothing, but for someone who designed this game, this specific one, which I don't think happens to any other one, because it's in the water, the reflection, the actual, as you saw them, the sparks went through the water to the reflection, as opposed to in the air. Love it. There's little things I just love this game. Probably stop saying it. What are we at? I'll try and keep these videos under half an hour. I'll try and upload them quite regularly. Let us know if you enjoy them. I'm not going to beg you for subscribe or anything. If you enjoy it, you'll come back. So as I was saying, these little voice recordings, you go around the corner here. There is one right there. Just letting you know I'm not going to be collecting these. Run through. Honestly, yeah, we'll keep this video and completing this. So this one, kind of simple. Actually. Okay. So you can start with yellow on these ones. It's a matter of doing the puzzle and trying to remember that exact pattern on this side. No. So these are this type of puzzle, well, not specifically this one, but there are certain puzzles in the world that if you get them wrong, they'll disappear, and you have to redo the one beforehand. Luckily enough, the one beforehand does not reset, so as long as you can remember, you can reactivate it. Now, as you can see, the exit being down at the bottom, just here, on this side, it's up the top, and so that is an extra bit of puzzle. Nice. Got to the end of Symmetry Island. These yellow boxes, which is something like 13 or something, maybe 11. Great, this big old laser. The mountain you can see over there. Always nice watching them. Awesome. So before I end this first part, I just want to show you what I was talking about, these black pillars. You can see them right here. You can see this one. Now, well, these pillars which are everywhere in the world, they kind of show you the direction. So what I mean by that is this face means in that way, whether it's underground, above ground, whatever, there are environmental puzzles that look like this. So this one that we just got before, over on that boat shed, we know went downwards, and so it's there. We know that one there is that exact one right there. We know we can't get it yet. Oh, I know we can't get it yet. We need, from memory, the boat. And then there's one more puzzle like this one just here. But yeah, so there's the witness. I'm going to continue this. If you enjoyed the Let's Play, do let us know. I'll continue it. Cheers, guys.